Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I decided on building a boho style apartment, and I don't know, I really enjoyed this build and I love how it turned out. I know that some people may not consider it boho enough, but I think that it turned out really nice and I am actually super proud of it, so I hope you guys enjoy it. I did have to do this build like 3 times though, and to be honest, I think the 3rd time it turned out the best anyway, so maybe it was all for a reason. There was some issues with everything, but there was issues in this recording as well, because it cut out like the middle part of my build, which you will see it like swirls, and I'll show you and I'll tell you when it happens. But there is a walkthrough at the end, and there's also the screenshots, so I hope that will be okay. I thought that it would, and I'd also recorded it, like this was the 3rd time recording it, so I decided to just go with it and leave it as it was, because it was driving me crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you, it was driving me completely insane. And so yeah, anyway, so this is actually a penthouse in San Myshuno, which I decided to renovate. So it is, I can't think of what it's called. Oh, the Fountain View Penthouse, and I thought it looked a little bland. I wanted to make it something a bit more special, and I decided that boho was the way to go. I mean, if you look at the rest of the area surrounding this, it's a very colorful area, it's beautiful, and I think that this apartment needed to match the style of its surrounding areas, and I think that I did manage to achieve that actually with this build. But you will see that in a bit. I'm just working on the outside area. I thought that it was super important to have this outside area, and I wanted to incorporate eco living into it, since we have our new pack. So that's what I decided to do, and I thought that the outside area was super important for that. So you can see me doing a balcony on this side, but there is a balcony on the other side, and the other side is going to have the dew collectors, the generator. It's going to have a fully functional greenhouse, and it's got some bug houses. I don't know what else to call them, so the bug houses. And I think that it's pretty good, and I know that I didn't put solar panels on the roof. I have done so, and it is uploaded to the gallery, so when you do download it, if you have Eco Lifestyle, there will be solar panels on the roof to try cover the charges for the electricity. But it is a big home, especially I picture it being for like 2 Sims, like a couple maybe, and there is a guest room, so that's where the guests would stay. But it's a big home for 2 Sims, and I think that it turned out beautifully. But yeah, it really is a big home. I think that the bright colors is a bit different for me, and I think that's why I like it so much. So you'll see when we go on the inside, and even on the outside here, I try to keep with a blue and yellow theme, and I think that it turns out really nicely, because I think that the blue and the yellow contrast so nicely, because the yellow is obviously a very warm color, whereas the blue is a very cool color, and I really like how that looks. And yeah, you will see that in a bit. But here you can see me just working on the balcony. I made sure that there was plenty of space and plenty of things to do in this build. So you have the bar, there's the grill, there is the fire pit, there's a basketball area, and I think that it looks really cool. I think that would be a really cool place to live. So you can, okay, wait, these the lights on the outside of the greenhouse, I realize are uneven. I fixed that before uploading it as well, because I saw it in the screenshots and it stressed me out, so I didn't upload the screenshot of it being uneven, but it is fixed in the actual build, so don't worry. I just thought I'd cover that in case anybody did go to download it. But you can see me just decorating this balcony a bit. I wanted this to be where they were keeping everything that sustained them. So there's also that beehive. Yeah, there's a bee box there as well, so that they can have the honey or sell the honey. There's that option as well. And yeah, so you can see me just making a lobby area downstairs there, and I move on to the upstairs. So I was going to make the upstairs like I was going to make the bedroom on the balcony, but I thought that it was a bit weird if they're having guests over to have the bedroom on the balcony, so I made that the study area instead. But you will see that. And so you can see me just moving on to the kitchen here. I wanted to keep that blue theme, as you can see with those tiles. And I love these jungle adventure counters. I think that they suit the build so perfectly. And it is a massive kitchen, like a really big kitchen. I tried to clutter it up a little bit so it didn't look so massive, but yeah, it took a little bit of time to do. And this island took a little bit of time to work out as well. But you can see me just sorting it out there. And I put a stove in the middle of the counter as well. So I would really love if we could have the stove tops on the counter, because I thought that would have looked really nice. And as you just saw there, I lost the footage for the rest of the downstairs area, so you can see me going on to the master bedroom here, and I wasn't going to build again because I'd already built twice and had issues, so I thought that this would be okay with the walkthrough. So you can see me just working on the master bedroom here. I wanted to keep this very clean, very bright, and I wanted it to have a softer look to it than the rest of the house. And so that's what I decided to do, and I brightened it up with that little rug in the middle there, which ties it into the rest of the house through the yellow, I think. Personally, that is my opinion. And so you can see me moving on to the bathroom here. There is a bathroom downstairs with a shower, so if you're worried that there's no shower in this build, there is a shower, and it's downstairs in the guest bathroom. So I wanted this bathroom to look like it was well used, and it's where the couple spend, like, it's the bathroom that the couple use all the time, so their clutter is lying around the bathroom, and it's maybe not as clean and I'm not sure on the correct word for it, but it's not as perfect as the one downstairs, which has pretty much no clutter to it. So that's what I decided to do for this one. I also have that cabinet in there because maybe that's their laundry cabinet, that's where they decide to store things. So I thought that was nice, and I realized that it's a bit weird having those really big windows in the bathrooms, but they do have blinds, firstly, so you can imagine the blinds coming down, and secondly, it's really high up. I doubt anybody's going to see anything from the street looking up, so there is that privacy option. Also, there are blinds on the second level above the kitchen, because I thought that having curtains there would look a little strange, especially since the curtains that are on the level below are pulled back. So I thought that maybe they were like those electric blinds that you can get, those ones which you like press the remote and they come down. Yeah, I was thinking more along the lines of that for that area, because they are so tall it would be very difficult to close them. And then for the curtains in the lounge area on the second level, I thought that it was nice to have the kind of thought that they were super long curtains all the way from like ceiling to floor, and you close them like that. If you wanted to close them, they would be really heavy, to be fair. So here you can see me doing the walkthrough here. I love this build. I love the blue on that wall there. I've fallen in love with it. It's from the Eco Lifestyle pack, and I used a lot of that pack in this. I think I'm just very excited about it. And that bowl in the entrance area, I decided maybe that was like a bowl for keys. You know how most people have a little bowl or like a box that you can put your keys in at the front door? That's why I decided for this one. And you can see the little fireplace there as well. Thought that looked quite cute. And just this outdoor area that you'd seen before. So I'll move on to the guest bedroom here, and I love the yellow in this. I think that it looks so beautiful with the contrast of the grey because it's so bright, and I think that really adds to the boho style, and the contrast of the pink of the yellow to the blue in that room as well, in that guest bathroom, I think looks really nice. So up here we do have a whole bunch of skills. There is pretty much most of the skills that you can think of in this, and I think that that's really cool. Anyway guys, we're gonna pop into the screenshots pretty soon, so I'm gonna leave you here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys!